Hey, it's ClayTrader, and looking to go short here at low of 813. So let me put that in. I'll just leave it at 815. Reason for that is you can see it just fell through a major level of support there, and my hope is that it'll bounce up some. Maybe you can't see it, but I had drawn that line here. Change that to white real quick. So if it goes back up, they're going to try to short, and then it's just going to be a quick little trade for me. So I'll probably try to cover immediately. You know, see if I can get $500 out of it. First, obviously, it has to bounce up here to where it initially broke through. This was a support, so it should turn into a level of resistance. We'll see if that's the case or not. I would have liked to have shorted on that break, but I was actually getting the video set up when that all happened, so it just didn't work out that way, but we'll see if I can make some money on it here. So again, needs to bounce up and hit there. And this is a 2-minute chart, so this will just be a quick little day trade that I'm looking for. If I do get filled, it'll show up down here. You can see my current order is right there, 5,000, looking to go short at 815. So over here, level 2s. So we will see what happens. I'll keep you posted if it looks like I'm going to get filled, or if I change the order, or whatever. Actually showing some green there. Let's zoom in some more now. There we go. So here we go, making some progress up, and then right back down. What was the low of those? Low. Yeah, so I like that 815 area. It has separated quite a bit from this moving average, so it's outpacing it by quite a bit. So that's what would make a bounce up seem somewhat likely, but I don't know, might just keep on heading down here. Come on, just need a little bit of life, and if that low holds, then it's going to go down even more. So 789. Yeah, it's already broken below it. We'll see. Trying to form some sort of bottoming candle there. All right, well, I will pause the video, and I'll come back if like I said, if it looks like I'm gonna get filled, or if I have any sort of changes. You can see here it fell down. We have this pink line here, which is the 200 period simple moving average. So you can see it's finding some support there. We'll see if that can hold as it would be expected. Did bounce off there a little bit, so I probably could have put in a long there, but the trend is definitely down right now. Let me drag across the 5-minute, so you can see 5-minute has come down, broken through this key moving average. So it's very bearish right now. Could get a bounce, and that's what I'm hoping for with my current order in there where it is, but we'll just have to kind of sit back and see what happens. You can see this moving average is catching up to the price some, so that's good. But what I'd like to see is just a quick move up here where it fills and then kind of almost gets overextended within the candle itself. That would be ideal, because then I'd feel pretty good about having it roll back over for a quick 10-cent scalp. But first, got to get up there. So I'll pause it again and keep you posted. Now you can see it's starting to break through this moving average. I could be trying to short right now, but just like when a stock goes up, you don't want to chase it. When a stock goes down, you don't want to chase it either too. You want to, when you're going long, you kind of want to buy the consolidation if it pulls back some. So just the reverse is true when I'm shorting. Yeah, I could short down here, but I don't want to chase it. I'd rather see some sort of consolidation where it comes up a little bit and then short into the consolidation. So that's what I'm hoping for right now. Still feel good about this just because of where the moving average is. You can see the price is still outpacing it quite a bit. So the price is going to be drawn up here, towards that level. So that's what I'm wanting, what I'm hoping for. Just a quick little bounce up here so I can get filled and then have it roll back over. And, that should make for a pretty quick trade and hopefully a relatively profitable one. So you can see it's getting green here. I'll pause the video. I'll let you know if anything comes of it. But, that's my rationale right now with, why I'm looking to take the actions that I am. And you can see now it's starting to separate itself even further. So yeah, hindsight's 2020. I should have probably just built a little short position there, but like I said during the last portion of the recording, I didn't want to chase, and it's just getting a little too overextended now to the downside. You can see now this moving average is actually below where my entry price would be, so I'll probably adjust that downward some to more reflect this moving average. But I'm just going to sit back and see what happens for it now. I mean, you got to think it's going to spring back at least a little bit after being this overextended to the downside. Maybe this is it right here. But yeah, I will keep you posted. Like I said, I'm going to leave my order right now. Still at 8.15, as you can see there. But if I do decide to change that or whatever, I will certainly be back. Okay, we're getting some green action there, starting to head back up. Still got a ways before it hit my point. What I probably should do is move it down more to reflect this moving average, which is right at $8. So I should have my order at 8, but I'm going to leave it up at 8.15 just because if it can get up there at 8.15, I really think I can score even bigger on it. So we'll see what happens. It's got to get up here at least above 8 for me to have any chance. You can see over here quite a bit of sellers that are preventing it from trying to move up, but with the environment being down, that's going to be hard to do. So I'm probably being a little too over optimistic with this entry point. But like I said, if I do get filled up there, I'll go for a little bit bigger score than what I had originally hoped for. That of course depends on what sort of candle. If it slowly makes its way up there, then I don't want to get caught in some sort of breakout. But if one single candle were to all of a sudden surge all the way up there, I'd like the chances there. But now you can see the sellers are stepping back in. So I'll keep you posted. But right now, nothing. All right, you can see here, and it's starting to separate from the 200 period. It's had enough time to try to figure out if it wants to do anything. So what I'm going to do is, if it bounces up here to that value, which is 775, I will try to do another short. So let's just move that down there. And then I'm going to, again, try to sell at 775. But this will be, I'll go for a quick little move here because, like I said, it's not quite up over here, but if I can get it up there, should move down at least 5 cents relatively quickly to give me a quick little score. So I'll put that in at 775. You can see the order right there. If it gets filled, it'll show up down there. Then, like I said, I'll go for a quick 5-cent score. Looks like I might get filled here. Nope, not filled yet. Again, it'll show up down there if I do. And there I'm in. So now I'm going to go for a 770 cover. If I have to, I'll add to my position and bring my average up. But we will see if it can pull back here. Not a big fan of this candle right here. But, like I said, the overall trend is still certainly in my direction. So not going to, panic or freak out or anything like that right now. Just a matter of seeing if it wants to pull back a little bit here for me. So, oh, and there we go. So that quick pulled back, and I don't know if you caught it over there. If you didn't, you just rewind it. But real quick pulled back, and there we go for my 250. It might roll over some more, but like I said, going in, wanted to play the moving average as a resistance and then just go for a quick score. That's what I like to do. Just hop in and out real quick like that. Minimal risk. Risk more so. It's not like I'm going for some huge score. It's just a quick little move down. And you saw how fast that was. It, came in just a blink of an eye. But when you're trading against the robots and black boxes out there, which on that note, if you go to YouTube and YouTube, what is it? High frequency traders or something of that nature. Just do 60 minutes. Traders. There's a very interesting piece that they did. I think it's about a year old about the black boxes, which is pretty interesting, but that's totally different. So anyways, got to catch a trade here. A couple things to just take away from it. You notice it took some patience, and then it took rearranging the strategy. I originally wanted in up here. It didn't. Gave some time for it to kind of hover around here. When it fell below, you can see it pop up there, and it did hit resistance and pulled back slightly. But with this strategy going in, I knew I was only looking for a slight pullback. I didn't need it to roll completely over, just a slight little pullback, and that's exactly what happened there. And maybe I'll re-enter this one if it gets back up to here. We will see. But I don't want this video to go on any longer. So good thing you got to see everything. I know I did a video yesterday, and I missed where I got my short filled. But just to reiterate again, you can see sold short at 770. And then I was in there for, let's see, so I was in there for 20 seconds. So 20 seconds, 250 bucks. I'll do that all day long, and I'm not going to complain. So hopefully you learned something. And by the way, if you want to, hang out with me and other traders during the day, I do have a live chat room. It's dirt cheap membership costs, $2 a week, actually a little bit less than that. So you can click on the link above this video or click on it below. But like I said, lots of other traders besides me hang out there. We alert stocks. We're just playing whatever's moving, keeping each other posted on the breakouts, the bounces, weird volume stuff. Very productive environment when you have all the traders working together and sharing information with one another. So like I said, that's where I am during the day, and you can hang out with me and other traders. And it's, like I said, $2 a week for membership. It doesn't really get any cheaper than that. So thanks again. Hope